I spent 3 weeks researching the Vision of the Seas, and let me tell you, this Royal Caribbean ship has some surprises that most people don't know about. This isn't your typical massive cruise ship with thousands of passengers. Instead, it's what I'd call the perfect middle ground between intimate and exciting. Built back in 1998, the Vision of the Seas might not be the newest ship in the fleet, but that actually works in its favor. The crew has had over 2 decades to perfect the guest experience, and it shows in ways that newer ships sometimes miss. Let's start with where you'll be sleeping, because honestly, your cabin can make or break a cruise experience. The Vision of the Seas offers 4 main types of accommodations, and each one tells a different story about what kind of cruise you want to have. The interior staterooms are surprisingly spacious for rooms without windows. These cabins clock in at about 138 square feet, which might sound tiny, but the designers really knew what they were doing. The storage space is cleverly hidden everywhere, from underbed drawers to overhead compartments that actually stay organized. What really impressed me about these interior rooms is the ventilation system. You never get that stuffy feeling that some windowless cruise cabins can have. The air circulation keeps everything fresh, and the lighting is warm enough that you don't feel like you're in a basement. The ocean view staterooms bump you up to about 154 square feet and give you that all-important window to the outside world. These rooms have a porthole or picture window, depending on which deck you choose. The natural light makes a huge difference in how the space feels, especially if you're someone who needs to see daylight to feel human. Here's something most people don't realize about ocean view cabins on this ship. The windows are positioned perfectly for watching the sunrise or sunset, depending on which side of the ship you're on. The crew actually tracks this and can tell you the best times to catch those golden hour moments from your room. Now, if you want to step it up, the balcony staterooms are where things get interesting. At around 179 square feet plus the 42 square foot private balcony, you're getting real outdoor space that's actually yours. The balconies aren't huge, but they're big enough for 2 chairs and a small table. The glass railings on these balconies give you unobstructed ocean views, and the privacy dividers between balconies are designed so you can't accidentally see your neighbors in their pajamas. Trust me, that matters more than you think when you're trying to enjoy your morning coffee. The suites on Vision of the Seas are where Royal Caribbean really shows off. The Royal Suite is the crown jewel at 1,140 square feet, which is bigger than most people's apartments. This isn't just a room, it's practically a floating condo with a separate living area, dining space, and a balcony that runs along 2 sides of the suite. What makes these suites special isn't just the size, though. Suite guests get priority boarding, which means you're sipping a welcome drink while other passengers are still in line. You also get access to the Concierge Club, a private lounge that most passengers never even know exists. The owner's suites are a step down but still incredibly luxurious at around 468 square feet. These come with a separate seating area and a bathroom that feels more like a spa than a ship cabin. The shower has multiple heads and enough room that you won't be bumping your elbows on the walls. For families, the ship offers connecting staterooms that can house up to 8 people when you book 2 rooms together. The doors between rooms can be unlocked, giving families the space they need without losing that connection. Kids love having their own space, but parents love being able to check on them easily. All staterooms come with the basics you'd expect: hair dryers, safes, mini fridges, and 24-hour room service. The beds are actually comfortable, which isn't always a given on cruise ships. The pillows are that perfect medium firmness that works for most people, and they provide extra blankets without you having to ask. The accessibility features on this ship are worth mentioning. The ADA-compliant staterooms aren't just regular rooms with grab bars thrown in. These are thoughtfully designed spaces with wider doorways, roll-in showers, and lowered closet rods. The balcony doors in accessible rooms open wider, making it easier for wheelchair users to enjoy outdoor space. Now let's talk about food, because let's be honest, that's half the reason we go on cruises. The Vision of the Seas has enough dining options to keep you eating something different every meal for the entire cruise, and some of these restaurants would hold their own against land-based competition. The main dining room serves 3 meals a day and rotates through different menus, so you're not eating the same thing every night. The breakfast buffet here is actually better than the Windjammer buffet upstairs. The eggs are cooked to order, the bacon is crispy, and they have this French toast that's become legendary among repeat passengers. The Windjammer Marketplace is your typical cruise buffet, but it's organized better than most. Instead of one long chaotic line, It's set up in different stations, so you can grab a salad without waiting behind someone loading up on pasta. The international station rotates between different cuisines daily, and the sushi bar is surprisingly fresh for a buffet. Chop's Grill is the ship's steakhouse, and this is where you want to splurge at least once. The ribeye is cooked perfectly, and the lobster tail is actually worth the extra charge. The atmosphere feels like a high-end steakhouse on land, with dim lighting and comfortable booths. Reservations fill up fast, so book this on the first day. Giovanni's Table brings Italian cuisine to the ship, and it's not just spaghetti and meatballs. The ossobuco is tender enough to cut with a fork, and the risotto is creamy without being heavy. The family-style service means you get to try multiple dishes, which is perfect if you can't decide what you want. The specialty coffee shop serves Starbucks coffee, which might not sound exciting until you've had regular cruise ship coffee. The baristas actually know what they're doing, and you can get your complicated order made correctly. The pastries here are baked fresh daily and pair perfectly with an afternoon cappuccino. Park Cafe is the ship's casual lunch spot, serving sandwiches, salads, and soups. The ingredients are fresh, and they make everything to order. The paninis are grilled perfectly, and the tomato soup tastes homemade. It's nothing fancy, but sometimes you just want a good sandwich without the formality of the dining room. The room service menu is more extensive than most ships. You can order everything from a full breakfast to late-night snacks, and it's all included in your cruise fare except for the gratuity. The delivery time is usually under 30 minutes, and the food arrives hot and properly presented. For drinks, the schooner bar is the ship's main watering hole, designed to look like a classic sailing ship tavern. The bartenders here know their craft, and they can make cocktails that aren't on the menu if you give them the ingredients. The piano player performs most evenings, taking requests and keeping the atmosphere lively without being overwhelming. The Viking Crown Lounge sits high above the ship and offers 360-degree views while you sip your drink. During the day, it's a quiet spot to read or watch the ocean. At night, it transforms into a more energetic bar with music and dancing. The views during sunset are absolutely spectacular from up here. Pool time on a cruise is serious business, and the Vision of the Seas delivers with multiple pool areas that cater to different moods. The main pool deck is where most of the action happens, with a large pool that's perfect for cooling off and plenty of deck chairs for sunbathing. The pool itself isn't Olympic-sized, but it's big enough for swimming laps if you're an early riser and can beat the crowds. The water is kept at a comfortable temperature year-round, though it can get crowded during sea days when everyone has the same idea about cooling off. The adults-only solarium pool is where you go when you want peace and quiet. This indoor-outdoor space has a retractable glass roof, so you're protected from wind and weather while still feeling like you're outside. The atmosphere here is much more relaxed, and the pool temperature runs slightly warmer than the main pool. The hot tubs scattered around the pool deck are perfectly positioned for watching the sunset while soaking away the day's adventures. These fill up quickly in the evenings, so if you want a spot, claim it during dinner time. The water temperature is just right, hot enough to be relaxing without making you feel like you're being boiled. Sun deck space is abundant on this ship, with multiple levels offering different experiences. The top deck gives you the most sun and the best views, but it can get windy. The pool deck level offers more protection and easier access to drinks and snacks. Lower decks provide shade options for those who want to be outside without getting too much sun. The deck chairs are the comfortable kind with thick cushions, not the flimsy plastic ones you find on some ships. They're positioned with enough space between them that you don't feel like you're lying next to strangers. The staff does a good job of cleaning and arranging them each morning. Water activities on the Vision of the Seas are more limited than on newer megaships, but what they have is well-maintained and fun. There's no massive water slide or surf simulator, but sometimes simpler is better. The focus here is on relaxation rather than adrenaline-pumping water features. The ship does have a small splash area for kids, with fountains and water features scaled for younger guests. It's not elaborate, but children seem to love it, and parents appreciate that it's contained and easy to supervise. The water is shallow enough for toddlers, but interesting enough for older kids. Activities on the Vision of the Seas strike a nice balance between active and relaxing options. The fitness center is surprisingly well equipped for a ship this size, with modern cardio machines that have ocean views and enough free weights for a serious workout. The equipment is well maintained, and there's rarely a wait for machines. The rock climbing wall is a signature feature that draws both kids and adults. It's not the tallest wall in the Royal Caribbean fleet, but it offers different difficulty levels and stunning ocean views from the top. The safety equipment is regularly inspected, and the staff provides good instruction for beginners. The basketball court doubles as a volleyball court and general sports area. It's full-sized and well-maintained, though the ocean breeze can make shooting hoops interesting when the ship is moving. Pickup games happen regularly, and the crew sometimes organizes tournaments. The jogging track circles the ship on an upper deck and offers changing scenery as you run. It's clearly marked with distance markers, and the surface is good for your joints. Early morning is the best time to run here before the deck gets crowded with other activities. Evening entertainment on this ship focuses on intimate shows rather than massive Broadway-style productions. The theater presents different shows throughout the week, from comedy acts to musical performances. The acoustics are excellent, and there isn't a bad seat in the house. The casino offers all the usual games, from slot machines to table games like blackjack and roulette. It's not as large as casinos on bigger ships, but that actually makes it feel more comfortable and less overwhelming. The dealers are friendly and patient with beginners, and the minimum bets are reasonable. For those who enjoy learning, the ship offers enrichment lectures on topics ranging from history to astronomy. These are usually held during sea days and are surprisingly popular. The speakers are knowledgeable, and the topics are chosen to relate to the destinations you're visiting. The spa on Vision of the Seas is a proper retreat from the bustle of ship life. Located on a lower deck, it feels separate from the main activity areas, which helps create that peaceful spa atmosphere. The treatment rooms are spacious and well-appointed, with ocean views from some massage tables. The spa menu includes all the classics like Swedish massage, deep tissue work, and various facial treatments. The therapists are skilled professionals who can adjust pressure and techniques based on your preferences. Prices are typical for cruise ship spas, which means they're not cheap, but the quality justifies the cost. The thermal suite is included with some spa packages and offers a sauna, steam room, and relaxation areas. The sauna gets properly hot, and the steam room provides good humidity without being overwhelming. The relaxation area has heated tile loungers that are perfect for unwinding before or after treatments. Fitness classes are offered throughout the week, from yoga at sunrise to high-intensity interval training. The yoga classes are particularly popular, held on the top deck with ocean views that make for a unique practice environment. The instructors are certified and modify poses for different skill levels. The spa also offers wellness seminars on topics like healthy eating and stress management. These are usually free and provide practical tips you can use both on the ship and at home. The information is presented in an accessible way without being preachy or overwhelming. Since the Vision of the Seas isn't adults only, families will find plenty of options for younger travelers. The Kids Club is divided into different age groups, ensuring that activities are appropriate and engaging for each developmental stage. The staff is trained in child development and safety protocols. The Adventure Ocean program for younger kids includes arts and crafts, games, and educational activities related to the destinations you're visiting. The space is colorful and engaging, with different areas for different types of activities. Parents can drop off kids for supervised fun or participate in family activities together. Teens have their own dedicated space that feels more grown-up than the kids' areas. There are video games, comfortable seating areas, and organized activities that appeal to this age group. The teen staff understands how to engage adolescents without being condescending or overly enthusiastic. Family-friendly dining options ensure that even picky eaters will find something they enjoy. The main dining room always has simple options like grilled chicken and pasta, and the buffet includes familiar favorites alongside more adventurous choices. High chairs and booster seats are readily available. The ship provides cribs and other baby equipment upon request, though availability can be limited, so it's best to reserve these items when booking. The staterooms have enough space for pack-and-plays, and the balcony staterooms give families outdoor space where kids can play without disturbing other passengers. Pool areas include shallow sections suitable for young children, and the splash area provides safe water play for toddlers. Lifeguards are on duty during pool hours, though parents are still expected to supervise their children. Pool toys are available for borrowing, saving luggage space. The destinations visited by Vision of the Seas vary by season and itinerary, but the ship typically explores some of the most beautiful and culturally rich ports in its operating regions. Caribbean itineraries might include stops at Barbados, where guests can explore historic Bridgetown or relax on pristine beaches with crystal clear water. St. Lucia offers the dramatic Pitons Mountains and opportunities for snorkeling, hiking, or simply enjoying some of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. The shore excursions here range from adventurous ziplining through rainforest canopies to relaxing beach breaks at exclusive resorts. When sailing in the Mediterranean, ports might include Barcelona with its incredible architecture by Gaudi, world-class museums, and vibrant food scene. Rome and the surrounding area offer excursions to Vatican City, the Colosseum, and charming hill towns that seem frozen in time. The Greek islands provide opportunities to explore ancient history, from the Acropolis in Athens to the stunning sunsets of Santorini. The ship's shore excursion team does an excellent job of providing context and historical background that enhances these visits beyond just sightseeing. Shore excursions are offered at every port, ranging from gentle walking tours perfect for seniors to active adventures like hiking and water sports. The variety ensures that every passenger can find something that matches their interests and physical abilities. Booking through the ship provides peace of mind, as they guarantee you'll make it back before departure. Independent exploration is also encouraged, and the guest services team provides maps, recommendations, and practical information about each port. They're particularly helpful with transportation options, currency exchange, and cultural tips that can enhance your experience ashore. Some ports offer overnight stays, giving passengers more time to explore or experience the nightlife. These extended stays are particularly valuable in destinations like Barcelona or Rome, where you could easily spend days exploring without running out of interesting things to see and do. Taking a step back to look at the overall experience, the Vision of the Seas represents a sweet spot in cruise ship design and operation. It's large enough to offer variety and amenities, but small enough to maintain a more intimate, less crowded feeling than the megaships that dominate the industry today. The ship's age actually works in its favor in many ways. The crew has had decades to refine operations, and it shows in the smooth embarkation process, efficient dining service, and well-coordinated activities. There's something to be said for a ship where the staff knows exactly how everything works. Service levels are consistently high across all areas of the ship. The cabin stewards pay attention to details and seem to genuinely care about guest comfort. The dining room staff remembers your preferences after just a couple of meals, and the bar staff makes your drinks the way you like them without having to remind them each time. The pace of life on this ship feels more relaxed than on larger vessels. You're not fighting crowds to get to activities or waiting in long lines for everything. The pool deck doesn't feel like a sardine can, and you can actually have a conversation in the bars without shouting over noise. However, this ship isn't perfect, and it's important to set realistic expectations. The technology isn't as advanced as on newer ships. The Wi-Fi can be slow and expensive, and the in-room entertainment system feels dated compared to what you might find on land or on newer vessels. The variety of dining options, while good, isn't as extensive as what you'll find on Royal Caribbean's newest ships. If you're someone who wants a different specialty restaurant every night, you might find the options limiting after a week-long cruise. Some of the public areas show their age, particularly the carpeting and furniture in certain lounges and corridors. While everything is clean and well-maintained, the style definitely reflects late 1990s design sensibilities rather than contemporary trends. The cabin bathrooms are functional but small, even by cruise ship standards. If you're traveling with someone else, you'll need to coordinate bathroom time, especially during busy getting ready periods. The shower space is particularly tight for larger passengers. What truly sets the Vision of the Seas apart from its competition is its focus on creating a more intimate cruise experience without sacrificing the amenities that make cruising appealing. While other cruise lines are building ever larger ships with thousands of passengers, this ship maintains a human scale that many travelers prefer. The ship's size allows for more personalized service. The crew-to-passenger ratio is favorable, and staff members actually get to know regular guests by name and preferences. This creates a more hotel-like experience rather than the sometimes impersonal feel of massive ships. The dining venues, while fewer in number than on megaships, maintain higher quality standards because the kitchens aren't trying to feed thousands of people simultaneously. The specialty restaurants feel exclusive because they actually are, with limited seating that ensures a more intimate dining experience. The ship's classic design elements, like the Viking Crown Lounge and the elegant atrium, create a sense of occasion that some newer ships lack in their focus on flashy features. There's something timeless about the decor that ages better than trendy design choices. The itineraries offered by the ship often include smaller ports that larger ships can't access. This opens up destinations that provide more authentic cultural experiences and fewer crowds, both on the ship and at the destinations themselves. For business travelers or those planning events, the Vision of the Seas offers several meeting spaces and conference facilities that can accommodate small to medium-sized groups. The business center provides computers, printing services, and internet access for those who need to stay connected during their cruise. Private dining options are available for special occasions or business dinners. These can be arranged in specialty restaurants or in dedicated private spaces, with customized menus and service that rivals high-end restaurants on land. The staff is experienced in handling corporate events and special celebrations. The ship's conference facilities include audiovisual equipment and can be configured for different types of meetings, from boardroom-style discussions to presentation setups. While not as extensive as dedicated conference ships, these spaces work well for small corporate retreats or family reunion planning sessions. Guest experience highlights from this ship consistently center around the personalized service and attention to detail that comes with a smaller passenger count. Passengers frequently mention crew members who went out of their way to make special occasions memorable, from surprise cabin decorations for anniversaries to helping arrange shore excursions for guests with mobility challenges. One particularly touching story involves a couple celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary aboard the ship. The crew surprised them with a private dinner on their balcony, complete with their original wedding song playing and a cake decorated with a photo from their wedding day. These kinds of personal touches are easier to arrange on a ship this size. Families often share stories about crew members who remember children's names and preferences, making kids feel special and welcome throughout the cruise. The youth staff is particularly praised for creating inclusive environments where shy children feel comfortable participating in activities. The ship's medical facilities and staff have received praise from passengers who needed care during their cruise. The medical center is well equipped for a ship this size, and the staff is experienced in handling everything from minor injuries to more serious medical situations that can arise during sea travel. Solo travelers frequently mention feeling welcomed rather than overlooked on this ship. The smaller size makes it easier to meet other passengers and participate in activities without feeling lost in a crowd. The crew also seems more attuned to solo travelers' needs and preferences. The Vision of the Seas represents a different philosophy in cruising, one that prioritizes quality of experience over quantity of amenities. For passengers who value personalized service, manageable crowds, and a more relaxed pace, this ship delivers an experience that's increasingly rare in today's cruise industry. While it may not have every bell and whistle of newer ships, it offers something perhaps more valuable, a chance to truly relax and enjoy the journey rather than rushing from one activity to another.